महबूब दे देखने कारण महबूब दे देखने कारण
Oh my golly. Well, as you can see, me and my people walked in the desert for 40 years. Isn't that just unbelievable? Oh my gosh. By the time I was done with it, I got all the cactus prickling in my skin. I got all the bug bites from mosquitoes. It was such a rough time in there. Oh my lord. By the time the 40 years were done, the sun burnt my skin to the color of a blood from the lamb. But to be honest, if I had to admit, all that stuff wasn't even the worst part of it. It was all of my people complaining about every little thing, every little bit of food, every little bit of water. Oh, I had to pray to God every evening just to ask for more goods. Well, I guess as you heard, I've been called down to do some sort of interview or something like that. Well, here it goes. I don't think it's anything special, but, been working on this interview and, I hope you like it. Yeah, that's about it, yeah.
Well, hiya, Moses. It's been a while. Thanks for coming back on our show. Good times.
It's good to be back. You know, I really appreciate you letting me back on here. You know, it's been quite the ride, you know.
Well, you know, Moses, it's been a pleasure.
You know what? Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know what, Moses? Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what? Cheers, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, I know you showed a lot of perseverance walking through that desert, but, what kind of miracles happened there?
Well, as much as I hated being in that desert for 40 years, lots and lots of miracles had occurred, including this one time where I saw a burning bush. I walked up to it, and I spoke to God himself. Oh, I remember that like it was yesterday. Oh my, if only I could go back. He was such a humble man.
Fascinating, Moses. Now, were there any other miracles that had occurred?
Well, let's see here. I don't quite remember.
Well, I guess that's saved for another day then.
I guess so too.
I guess. Well, you know, Moses, I'll tell you, it was a sad, sad day when you died.
Well, you see, when I hit that rock, I disobeyed the God himself. And, you know, after all, my people did get to the promised land, and I did my duties. Maybe since I...
It's okay, Moses.
Maybe since I disobeyed God, I deserved it.
Moses, that's no way to talk. Moses... Moses...
Oh, I feel clammy here.
Moses, I want to let you know that you're the greatest man I've ever had on this show, and I mean it.
That means a lot.
I know that God is looking down up from heaven and you're smiling on you.
But I'm dead!
Well, it looks like it's time for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Well, I heard there was a secret chord that David played. and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the manifold, the middle lift, the baffled king composed, and hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Now, Moses, why would you say that history is so important to the Jewish practices?
Well, without the history of Judaism, we wouldn't be the Jews we are today. It's as simple as that.
Wow. All right, but could you give me some of those what are they? Examples.
Well, just before I answer your question, I gotta go grab my staff.
All right, Moses.
Yeah.
Moses. Yeah. Are you good? Are you good? Oh, Moses, you knocked over the camera.
Sorry.
Oh, Moses. You did it
Well,
again.
I got my staff now. Anyways, to give you an example as to why the history is so important, I would like to start the fact that without the history, there would be no holidays and celebrations like Passover and Bar Mitzvahs. There would be no thanking God for what He has done in the past. All of these things are helping people's lives today by simply having a strong faith. All of these events and celebrations relate to the fact that they are significant historical events.
Now, Moses, this history seems oddly familiar. Does it remind you of anything in particular?
Well, you see, since my whole story... Oh, sorry, camera, I just hit you with my magical staff that split the ocean in two. Well, you see, since my story revolves around perseverance, history reminds me of that one movie that came out, 10 years ago. It's called Finding Nemo, huh? Have you heard of that? Finding Nemo, yeah? Yeah, Finding Nemo. Yeah, well, that fish that had to find his son, he really used perseverance to find his son. Most fathers would just go, that fish is long gone, but that dad, he just kept swimming through that ocean like I kept trucking through that desert. Speaking of which, have you heard that Finding Dory is coming out soon?
Oh yeah, I'm stoked!
I feel very strongly about perseverance, as you know. I feel as it is a very useful element to use within our daily lives. And I feel it is a strong, reoccurring element within the Jewish biblical history. Not only did I and you show perseverance while walking through that desert, but the Jewish religion as a whole during the times of 515 BCE, when we rebuilt that temple, and we also showed perseverance by resting back in Canaan, years after it was taken away from us.
Now, how is the Jewish religion evident in your daily life?
Well, I mean, I technically started a whole religion, and I talked to God through a bush. So, I mean, I guess you could say that the religion reflects on my life.